Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's January 16th, 2026. I've been in the office all day today, so not much of a video. I just thought I'd check in with you. I'm actually not certain the next couple of days what I'll be doing as far as producing videos. Current status is was pretty darn cold last night and the first part of today, so we decided not to go outside and work. Lori did come over and was helping Thea inside the house today, doing some work downstairs. I've been up here at my desk all day, feeling a little brain drained right now. This time of year, it's time for me to renew all of my spreadsheets for tracking all of our accounts, tracking our spending, and all of that sort of thing. And I'm trying to wind up the information from the insurance claim for the building collapse, and then I've got to document all of the tool replacements and building materials, those sorts of things, all of those things that are going on. The other thing I try to do this time of year is to work on the retirement plan. Yes, we are in retirement, but it's one of those things that regularly, ideally every quarter I should be working on our retirement plan. Another thing I've got to do is work on our estate plan as well, just going through everything, making sure that we have things all set just in case. Todd and I were discussing the other day the importance of what if scenarios. He's working with Bolden. It's a type of retirement plan. I've worked with Right Capital program, and I think that's pretty good. Both of them are good, but they don't. Neither of them give you robust what if scenarios and all. And so I'm trying to, as I'm working through developing a spreadsheet for what if. So in other words, what if during the first couple of years after retirement, the market really takes a big dip? What if that happens? That could be catastrophic because you're still going to be drawing out money from your retirement accounts during that period, and that'll really decrease the time span that money can actually grow, and you might run out of money early in retirement. Also looking at tax brackets, the what if one spouse passes away and you're going from married filing jointly to single filed. There's a whole bunch of what ifs and all, and so first I start off with writing a simple document, a very long document initially, and then I tried to simplify it with explanations in it as well, so that it would guide someone. So eventually I'll finish one of these articles and get it up on our website about planning for retirement and all. So these sorts of things are going through my mind like crazy, because I feel like I'm way behind in all of my office work that I'm usually pretty consistent with in the past, but when February came and the building collapsed, everything sort of got turned upside down. And so that's some of the things that I'm doing today. It was real handy, Lori coming over today. One of the cats, we have little blocking things with our multi-cat household that keeps the cats, namely Timmy. Most of you are familiar with Timmy, little bugger. He's always thinking and trying to outsmart us all the time. He's the one who opens up the doors to the house and the workshop and all. And he's just such a challenge. And so we figured out how to remove one of the blocks that we had, that blocks where we keep the cats from getting behind the dryer, and he pulled off the dryer exhaust vent from the dryer. What a beautiful little cat. So maybe, and that's another thing. I probably should, Thea and I, in the past, we had done a review and done a couple of updates on our GE all-in-one heat pump technology, washer dryer single unit all in one. And that was really great in the very beginning, but it became very problematic, and we ended up replacing them probably close to a year ago now with a Speed Queen washer and dryer, 2 separate units and all. And that has worked out flawlessly until Timmy got back there and pulled off the exhaust vent that goes to it. Fortunately, Lori was here today. She's slender, she's young, she's flexible, so she was able to get behind the dryer unit and reattach the exhaust vent. So that was really good. Anyways, those are the things that I've been working on. We'll see how things go. There's always things to do around here, but I am feeling the pressure now that we're about midway through January. Tax season's coming, and I really need to start planning. And come March, well, the thaws start happening in March, and I've got a lot of building to do and farming to try and do as well. See if we can recapture some of the gardens this year. Anyways, I think that's about it for today's video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Really appreciate it a great deal. And by all means, folks, stay safe, take care, and enjoy life. And work on those projects that you need to get done this winter. Take care now. Bye-bye.